Ooh, what's up, everybody? I'm sorry if that was jarring. I didn't even, like, look to see where the the game was at. I just kind of went into it. So, sorry if that sound was jarring. But welcome in, Optimus. Welcome in, Pluto. Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, got some grinding later. Hell yeah, gonna get some additions done. Yeah, you're pretty much right where I'm at, because I think that was... What did I do after that? Oh, well, I healed her. Okay, so you still got that part to do. But I'm at the next part, so yeah, definitely right there. Hell yeah, Optimus. I was gonna... It sucks. The 2 days I was gonna get back to it this week just ended up not working out too good. But I do this. I do this a lot, and I wanna stay on top of it, so I'm really gonna try and get some in this weekend. I think I might have some time on Saturday. I don't have anything scheduled for a stream on Saturday, so I think I might try and, like, throw some in on Saturday. See what we can do. But welcome in, dude. I hope everything's going well, and I hope your stream went well today. And Pluto, it's good to see you too, man. I hope everything went well. I assume you're back home right now? I'm not entirely sure, but I know your flight was 2 a.m. that day. And it was this morning. But, like... Wait. I just confused myself. You're probably home, Pluto, so good to see you. Crazy Good Mistress sent their raid to a stream playing LED for the first time. They did a lot of grinding. There you go. Hell yeah. In case you couldn't tell, Crazy Dragoon is big on Legend of Dragoon. They were trying to get... They were so, like, hyped to get me to play it for a while. So I'm glad that I'm finally doing it. It took a while to get to it, but I was doing some polls for different games, so, like, Spyro went out first, and Batman Arkham Asylum, so, and then, like, things kept happening. Spyro I beat quick, but things kept happening for Batman that made me push it back a couple of times, so finally, once I finished it, I put up the next poll, and we got Legend of Dragoon. Now, of course, as you could tell, things are happening again. Today was just rough health-wise, so I figured instead of trying to stress myself out, like, in case there's any stressful part of the game coming up, I'm like, you know what, let me just do something I'm familiar with. Let's do a little bit. Oh my god. A lot of grinding. Like, did they even play the game, or did they just grind? God damn. That's impressive. That's actually insane. And fun fact, I found this out after last night. The stream I was doing last night went for a long time, which was nice. It was a nice relaxing stream. But I think I fucked up. I don't know if I ever picked the decision that I did before. I went to fast travel for something for one of the side missions I was doing, and I couldn't because the guy wasn't there. Turns out, fun fact, he's dead. I did not know that. I don't think I ever picked the decision that I did on stream in any of the routes that I did on my Xbox playthrough. I don't know if I ever knew that he died. Because there's like a side quest list that I have up on another tab, just to, like, keep track of what I've done, or what I need to do. And they were like, hey, this quest gets shut down pretty early, so make sure you do it. And it's a very, very small window of opportunity, and I, like, went to the junk heap because I wanted a material grind for some side quests. And I figured, oh, I'll just pick it up afterwards. Nope. Fun fact, I made a bad decision, and it is not able to be completed now. But let me bring that in. Let's go finish that up. I could do that if I wanted. I'm definitely going to be doing some grinding soon. I know I did some addition grinding, but now that I know that SP is what raises the Dragoon level, and kind of, like, learning more about the game, learning more so that it's important to get SP and your additions up as opposed to XP. I mean, like, obviously XP matters, but I think it's XP seems especially early on, it seems secondary to raising your additions and Dragoon level. The worst type of torture, the unfinishable quest. You're not kidding. Especially when it wasn't one that I missed in my other playthroughs. Like, I thought, as soon as I got the one I had missed in the first time I did this, I thought I was all set. But I was wrong. I fucked up. Luckily, I can get it on the other routes, so it's not unfinishable forever, but it is unfinishable until Route 2, which sucks. But I'll make a different decision for Route 2. I forgot my internet cut out in the middle of that. So, that should... I put the back screen up for a second because I was like, what the hell happened there? But we're all good. My daughter's 3 editions on Volcano gives me the highest SP gain. There you go. Yeah, that makes sense. I forget how much I have with Dart. I have a decent amount. I have like 2 past... No, maybe 1 past Volcano. I gotta take another look at it. I gotta take another look at it now. And so, like, funny enough, with this, like, this just opened so much I didn't know about, because I'm like, oh, the guy who takes me fast traveling isn't there, and he dies. Do I lose fast travel?
Can you eat scorpions?
I don't think I do. I think I looked. I didn't find a clear-cut answer, but I'm pretty. I doubt they would take it away.
Where did you learn that?
Who can say? I do not know. Some portions of the past are inexplicably clear in my memory.
Whatever.
Science! Love how some editions give some more SP and others do damage. It's true. It gives you, like, different options for different things that you're planning on doing. Different ways to grind, which is really cool. Alright. You're gonna have to wait a while, because now I'm also confused now, because I picked the flowers that I planted, but I just got flowers as opposed to seeds. So maybe I'm supposed to discard?
I got the materials you needed.
I think I did the wrong
Not that
thing.
I have any idea how they're supposed to be helpful.
Maxed out Volcano? Hell yeah. I think I maxed out Volcano on the last stream we did, and then I think I started the next edition. Shauna doesn't have any additions for me yet. Okay, sounds good. New opinion of Labbits? Let me hear it, let me hear it.
Hey, this looks great.
Oh,
Let's
right,
get
this
back
was
to
for the
the
book. Okay, you know what? That you have no idea how good that makes me feel for you saying that, because that was the one I was having trouble with when I think we were talking about... I think it was that stream that you came into for the little bit of grinding I did. And I'm like, am I just, like... I know I'm not the best at it, because I was definitely messing up a lot, but I was like, I can't be this bad at it. But okay, good to know. Good to know that I'm not the only one, like, struggling. What do you need?
What kind of work?
Pluto! Yeah, what do you need?
I can do that.
Okay. Do I have a crystal? Where do I get a crystal? Oh. Well, that works.
I've got your thing.
What manner of ceremony is this mask for?
Try to win the mob counters because the count... Yeah, exactly. Towards the end when it's faster. Yup. Yup. So fast. I was hoping that wasn't the case, Pluto. During the starting screen, my internet dropped for a second. Actually, let me make sure. Is Final Fantasy 16 downloading? No. What the fuck, dude? Alright, that's annoying as shit. God, I hate PlayStation.
That's a pretty specialized mask.
Yep, that's exactly what would happen. And I almost felt like it almost seemed like every single time I did it, it was freezing for a second. Or, so it was freezing for a second because they were countering. Like, I felt like enemies counter a decent amount, but I felt like they were countering that attack almost every time I used it. And I'm like, well, this just can't be worth it. Okay, so I think we're good on side quests in Facade right now. We're at 70%. So this I just need to bring back to the client. This one, I need to head to the Lost Shrine, which I can't right now because I don't have the boat. And I have to go to the Forest of Myth here. That's that. Oh, Master of the Southern Plains. I can do that. I know I said material grinding, but we're material grinding to do side quests. I'm sorry about that, Pluto. I should have sent out a specific message in chat or something, but I guess if you were AFK, you wouldn't have seen that message either way. But Pluto, are you home now? You're home now, right? But no, Optimus, I felt the exact same way. It threw me off so much. It was messing me up so bad. So it makes me feel good to know that someone else who's played this game and knows it was having trouble. Oh, the lizard men don't counter. Oh, that makes sense. Yep. That makes sense. Alright, maybe I'll do that next stream. Because I remember when I found the lizard men and they were blocking and whatever like that. Crazy Jugun had mentioned they were like, this is perfect for addition grinding if you ever need it. And I'm like, okay, that's good to know. And then when I was grinding, I was at the shrine place because I figured that was the best place for XP. And now I'm thinking, especially early on in the game, XP is secondary to SP and addition grinding. So I think Lizard Men right now would be the way to go. So I think next time I do stream it, I should just do some more grinding there. I think that's a perfect idea. I'm old though. Hey, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Age doesn't always matter. Unless you're saying I should be better. Alright. Like, why? Are you still... What? Come on, man. We're reconnected to the internet. Stop being a fucking dick. You know what? Hold on, guys. Let me tell you guys something. You will never, ever convince me that PlayStation is better than Xbox, man. I've never, ever, one time had a problem with downloading something on Xbox if I disconnect from the internet. Like, my internet cut out for a second because something probably happened. And now, like, my PlayStation, like, is damn near broken right now. Like, it disconnected for a second, which is why you guys... like which is why Pluto had the problem with the stream, and nothing's loading on the home screen now. No, you're just that was just such an incorrect statement. I'm so sorry. PlayStation has better games than Xbox. PlayStation has better games and has more of a reason to get a PlayStation. But in terms of hardware and how everything works, I'm sorry, it just doesn't. And I don't know. It must just be me though. I can't get anything to work on PlayStation ever. Literally, I'll even show you right now. I disconnected for like a second. I'm going to Final Fantasy 16 to reinstall. It's not even loading. It's not even loading this shit. That's so stupid. Like, why? I'm clearly connected to the internet, you dick. Fucking work like you're supposed to. It's not even installing. It's not even fucking installing the thing I clicked install on. God, I fucking hate PlayStation. No, it's not a storm. It's not... Like literally, my internet just dipped for a second. Literally, streaming is fine. My computer's fine. My laptop is fine. It died for 1 second. That's all it took. That is all it took to completely render my PlayStation 5 useless. Sony is so trash with that stuff, and no one will ever be able to convince me otherwise. I've never had... It's almost like my experience with Final Fantasy XIV that I'm sure people will hear about tonight when I go to do my first stream of it. I'm sure just like Final Fantasy XIV, people have a lot of really good things to say about Sony. Except that I've never had a good experience with things working correctly with PlayStation.
Is your husband around? I have something.
Thank you, Undertaker. Ugh, it just frustrates me, man. I've had such a frustrating day already. I've had such a shitty day. And, like, I just want that to... I just want the new Final Fantasy 16 thing to install. And it's like my internet dips for 3 seconds, and it's like, oh my god. Thank you for comforting him in my absence. Once I get over my shit, I'll comfort. I mean, all I probably need to do is turn the PlayStation off and back on, but like,
he's out shopping
come
for
on,
weapons
man.
right now.
Come on, man.
Oh, all right. Well, can you give him this book?
Work with me.
Fine.
If I may, madam, what is it about our transaction that has you so dissatisfied?
I appreciate it. Do I not have hug? Why don't I have hug? I gotta set these up better.
This is another map, isn't it? Well, as soon as he sees it, he's going to run off on some fool treasure hunt again. One of these days, he's going to get himself killed.
I understand.
I mean, like, clearly I'm
I know what
connected
it's
to the
like to
internet, so
worry
why
about
is that?
something.
I mean, maybe it's an actual problem. Maybe it's actually having a problem, and maybe this isn't just being weird.
I don't suppose...
In which case, I think I'd be a little bit less upset,
Is
because
there
at
any
least that
way
would make
you can
sense.
find this
But we'll
treasure?
find out. I'm not sure yet. I was gonna kind of play it by my health, but it seems to be, like, okay. And by okay, I mean, like, not running rampant right now.
If you can track it down and bring it to my husband, that would be enough to satisfy his curiosity.
In total, I'm thinking I'll probably hit about altogether probably like another 982 hours before I call it. I think that's gonna be. Oh, binge stream. Oh, I thought it was total. You can ignore my sarcastic ass answer. Now that I read the question right. Oh my god. So I started streaming very, very intermittently in 2019.
But
Through
first we gotta
through
figure out where
2019 and
this map leads.
2020, I was basically just streaming like once a week. Sounds good, Undertaker. Thank you for stopping in, man. I hope your stream with Automata went well last night. I had it pulled up for a bit. It looked like everything was running real well, and it was really cool. By the time I was like thinking of stopping my stream, I opened a tab and you had been offline for 20 minutes, and I was like, oh, I missed it. So I hope everything's going well. But to fully answer your question, Optimus, it was like February of 2022 that I started streaming more regularly. I started having like a schedule and everything that I was trying to keep to. So a little over 2 years.
Yeah, let's go talk to her.
Surely you are aware that meddling in the affairs of a married...
Oh, where were we going? What can I do? I can go to the Forest of Myth. This one. Oh, Branch Popola. Oh, and I need to talk to Popola too.
Nothing.
Look, I took on a job and I'm gonna see it through.
Your sense of duty is positively breathtaking.
Hey, I know what it feels like to worry about family. If we can keep others out of danger by handling stuff
I've
like
had
this,
affiliates since April of 2022.
And yes, I cannot say
Funny enough, I haven't set a lot of my own stuff up. Like, a lot of times when I was, I don't know the ins and outs of Twitch, and I think that's so funny, because I never, like, I don't chat very often. Like, if I go on other people's streams, typically I'm a lurker, because I'm usually doing other things. So when I hit affiliate, my friend Black Belt, who I stream with Wednesday nights, who was here last night, he streams as well, and he knows, like, he knows how to do emotes, he knows how to do commands and all that stuff. So he's always my go-to guy to set things up. So if I don't ask him about it, it doesn't get done. So shit like commands, usually I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm a mess. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, Popola.
Ah, you're back.
Is this going to be for the
Have
side
you learned
quest?
anything more about the Shadow Lord's key?
I'm sorry, but it's going to take me some time yet.
I'm so sad I missed
See.
this quest, but whatever.
Well, can I take something off your plate in the meantime?
I think you've streamed since 2020, been affiliate for 3 years. Hell yeah, Optimus. Just Google the command bullshit. That makes sense. What do you use for your
about
commands?
this?
I think I use Nightbot for the most part.
Right?
Do Stream Elements have some? And once again, one of those situations where I'm like, I don't even know what I typically use because,
Well, he's been skipping out on work lately.
because I just do it so little.
Can I ask you to go to see?
But I think most of my
Elena?
commands are through Nightbot. You use Stream Elements, okay.
Sure.
I use my overlays when Stream Elements. Wait, what did she say? Fuck, man. Why am I not listening? Talk to man with the red bag and seafront. Okay, yeah, let's go. That's crazy that I'm doing this so out of order. I usually don't do it out of order like this. Yo, you're downloading Final Fantasy 14? Hell yeah, Pluto. I'm going to be streaming it tonight. I don't know if you saw it in the stream title. I think I put it in the stream title. But I know I put it in the Discord in the schedule, too. So I'm going to try
This
streaming it
feels
tonight. We'll see how that
alarmingly
goes.
familiar.
Okay. But yeah, so like a lot of that stuff, I usually don't set up myself. My friend helps me out. I'm trying to be a little bit better with it, but like, I think honestly my health gets in the way of a lot because like I'll be like, oh yeah, I totally can't wait to learn this and how to do it, and then I have a bad day and then it doesn't happen. And then like his schedule is also pretty busy, so like a lot of times he can't help me, and then it just doesn't get done for that reason. You have a dad joke command and a fun facts command? Wait, I love that, Optimus. That sounds amazing. Yeah, welcome in, Panda. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay, thank you guys for holding. My friend called me really quick. She was telling me about work, but what did I... Oh, so during this time, fun fact, I don't know if anyone would have noticed, this is different weather. I decided to run back to the village, save, turn my PlayStation off, and try and re-download the Final Fantasy 16 DLC, and it did work. So, Sony, why are you so extra? Every other piece of technology in this world, if it loses connection to the internet, it can fix itself. If it realizes I can connect to the internet again, it should fix itself. But no, Sony's like, you need to turn it off all the way. So everything's good now. But okay, welcome in, Panda. I'm gonna get caught up on chat. Worth yourself to stay awake. Hell yeah. And yes, Panda, Pluto was just downloading it. I could be saying things that don't matter because I'm just reading chat back from the beginning. But I'm going to be doing my first stream of Final Fantasy XIV. I played it a little bit. Not too much, but I played a bit of it to get used to it on the PlayStation 5 a while back, and I have another account now because that one got locked. For reasons I'm not going to get into right now. But yeah, I'm psyched. I'm psyched to try it again. And yeah, me and Pluto were always talking about it. He was like, are you going to get to it? And I'm like, oh, I'm going to try it. So, maybe 18 years from now. Honestly, Optimus, it's probably just going to be bigger, so. Oh, nice, Panda. Yeah, I mean, like, for the content you're getting in Final Fantasy XIV, it makes sense that it's like a monthly subscription, but, like, the free trial is incredible, at least, so. At least I can hold off for a while and determine if it's going to be worth it for me at that point. New expansion coming out at some point. It was in the summer. Oh, July. Yeah, there you go. Is that Dawn Trail, Panda? That's Dawn Trail, right? Lost interest in having my kids, so I couldn't devote any good time to it with World of Warcraft. I never played World of Warcraft. My MMO of choice was always RuneScape. I say was as if I don't actively play it every goddamn day still. Let me tell you guys something. I saw a quote one time, and it's no one ever stops playing RuneScape. Your breaks just get longer as you get older, and that's so goddamn true because they always come back to it. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I hadn't touched RuneScape in like 7 years, and then my friend last February, like a little over a year ago, or like last March or something. It was a little over a year ago though. He literally texted me. He was getting out of the Marines, a couple months after that, so he was coming back like summer of 2023. And he just texted me out of the blue, and he was like, hey, dude, do you still play RuneScape? I'm like, no, why would I do that? So naturally, as soon as I sent that text, I re-downloaded RuneScape. It didn't take any convincing. He just had to mention the name, and I was like, yeah, I could do that. Oh, God. How much is the expansion, Panda? Oh, do I play through the Square Enix launcher? I actually don't know how I play through it. Final Fantasy XIV is... Okay, I'm going to explain what happened to me a little bit, Optimus. It is technically free for a lot of it. Like, the whole base game, and I think the first expansion is now part of the free trial. But, fun fact, guys, if you buy any part of the game or any subscription, your free trial is voided. I don't know if you guys knew that. So I downloaded Final Fantasy XIV for my PS5, and what happened was my friend Randy was helping me do this at the time that I wanted to try. I was doing this around the time that all the shit happened with Blizzard, so a lot of people were like moving from World of Warcraft over to Final Fantasy XIV. So when I made that account, they weren't accepting new players, but they didn't tell me that until I made the account. And fun fact, also what we didn't know, is it is still free on PlayStation 5, or something like that, because what had happened was my friend had me buy the game for $40. But what we didn't know is what he actually bought was one of the expansions by accident. So when I actually went to go download the game itself, the game had recognized that I bought an expansion, so it rendered the free trial useless, which I didn't know. It either rendered it useless or a much shorter time, because it may have had a time limit attached to it, as opposed to just like until you're level 60. Because usually your free trial for your account is until you're level 60. There's no time limit attached to it. But because I bought the expansion thinking it was the game, because my friend did that on my PlayStation, it rendered it unplayable for me when I actually wanted to play it. And, like, I couldn't figure out why. So, it was so frustrating. Honestly, I can't even argue with that, Optimus. Coworker still plays RuneScape and is very active. It's just so addicting, and I don't know why. Could never get into RuneScape. Here's the thing. I would never recommend RuneScape. Like, it's not fun. I mean, well, it is fun. It's not good. Like, people ask, like, is RuneScape a good game? And I'm like, listen, I can't in all consciousness tell you it is. It's not. I cut trees. I cut trees for 12 hours a day. It's so much fucking fun. Do you know, like, I'm not even kidding you guys. This is how bad it was. So, just a little bit of setting. I live at home. And this was a game I played when I was a kid. So when I re-downloaded and started playing it again and cutting the trees, my parents heard the sound of the trees being cut, and they're like, are you playing that fucking game again? And I'm like, man, you guys just know it. 40 for the pack, okay. And I think I was playing Dragoon when I started. I gotta check. Plays Monk or Bard? Hell yeah. Am I still quiet? What's up with the mic? Here, let me check it. So if I don't buy any expansions or game, so my free trial stays forever. Yes. Pretty well, yeah, not forever, but until, like, level 70. Am I quiet, guys, or is the game just loud? Because it looks like my mic levels are okay. Maybe I was just talking low. Let me know if I need to raise any volumes or anything. But, yeah, to my understanding, and basically what Panda's saying, there's a content cap, but it's the entire base game and the first expansion that's technically for free. And exactly, up until level 70. Okay. Am I gonna... I don't know where the monster of the Southern Plains is for that quest. So I guess we're just gonna fuck around and find out. These guys get me all the time, but I'm not taking much damage, at least from it, so it doesn't really matter. Is that an item? No, it's just the sun. TOR. I actually don't know. It got louder? I didn't even move anything. Alright, well, as long as you guys can hear everything, we're good. Oh, Knights of the Old Republic. That makes sense. Yep. Wait. Maybe it's not Knights of the... Wait, is Knights of the Old Republic the same thing as the Old Republic? Because I don't remember the Knights of the Old Republic being an MMO. But I could be totally wrong. I don't know much about it. Want to come back for the new expansion? Well, there you go. There you go. Coming back with good timing. But hell yeah, Panda. So yeah, I'm streaming that tonight. I'm gonna try and learn the game a little bit. I've just had so many unbelievable problems with that game that it's like left such a bad taste in my mouth. But people, it's obviously amazing for a reason. Like, people love it. So I want to give it, like, a really good try. I want to play it right. I'm going to play it on PC as opposed to console. I'm going to play it the way people play it and go from there. If I'm still having problems and still not loving it, I at least gave it a good shot at that point. That's how I feel about that. Okay, Knights of the Old Republic is before the Old Republic. Okay, that makes more sense, because I was like, I didn't think that was... That was my bad. Yo, Panda, did you stream Final Fantasy 16 last night? I didn't catch you going live if you did. Because I was trying to pay attention. Everyone was live last night, though. I caught the little bit of Undertaker's Nier Automata stream. And I'm not streaming, okay. I wasn't sure if I missed it or not. Okay, fair. Fair enough. How did his stream go? I had it pulled up and was lurking while I was doing my stream, and then I thought I was going to end my stream earlier than I ended up doing it, so I didn't get to watch it much. But how does it look? Because I know he's starting to use OBS. I don't know how many streams he's done since he started using it, but I hope everything went well with it. When did they make the first expansion free? That was relatively recently, right? Why did I come here? Oh my god, I went to Popola and I just didn't talk to her that second time. I'm such an idiot. Okay, so we're just, you know what? Let's just keep going until we get the fast travel again.
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
What's wrong?
Oh hey, I remember you. You're the ones who helped us out way back when.
His stream went pretty well. Had to tweak his game audio a bit, but hell yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Seeing as we've come
Oh, I'm so glad. I can't wait to catch the next one.
What is the matter?
Heaven's Word was in 2015. Okay, so it's usually one every 2 years or so. This one was a 3-year gap.
I had a fight with my
Fair
husband
enough.
and he ran away from
I can
home.
see why people are like talking about it a lot. Then it's probably like a lot of people are like,
Yes, yes.
what's the word I'm looking for?
You may call
Craving
me utterly
that next bit since it was a little bit more of a gap.
But it's all that idiot's fault.
Got him a shout out command. Hell
I
yeah.
was saving up a bunch of apples, and he went and ate 10 of them.
And I know like we've been talking about Nier because he was in here a couple of the nights I was doing Replicant, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna play Replicant now. That's on PlayStation for free." So he told me about Automata, so I was so happy to see him streaming in Automata at that too. Did he finish Lies of P?
He's been gone for a week now, and it's...
They always do big patches with content in between. That makes sense. They're very good with like keeping it up to date and just like giving people that content. It's crazy how big it's crazy how big Final Fantasy 14 is right now, knowing how terrible of a launch it did. Like that is the perfect example of like, well, we fucked up. Let's fix it. So if I went free to play, I would have enough content to do that for a while. Oh, yes, absolutely.
Here we go again.
Even not knowing the half of it,
Like before.
I know that it's a lot of content, especially if you're only playing for like a couple hours a day. And I don't even know if you'd have the time to play
Hey there.
that much.
I'm looking for the guy with the red
It
bag.
would last a long
You seen
time.
him around lately?
And he did. Oh, okay. So you think he finished Lies of P and he did a Bloodborne playthrough? Did I completely miss the Bloodborne playthrough? How long was that? Hell yeah, Pluto. What I'm basically going to do, I'm going to probably take tonight's stream to get used to playing it. Because let me tell you guys something. I'm so bad. Now listen, an MMO is different because it's just like clicking, but I cannot use keyboard and mouse. I feel so bad with it. It feels like I picked up a lefty guitar and they're like, yeah, can you just like record right now? Can you just record your material, but just with this lefty guitar? And I'm like, I'm literally like, how do I move forward? The up arrow isn't working. It's so funny. I never play on PC. Relatively slow combat, but you have to dodge things and move it around a lot. Exactly. So I feel like I have to get used to that. So we're gonna get there. So if we don't get the group going tonight,
I'll see what I can figure out.
it's because I'm getting my bearings. But absolutely, because I got a couple people. I know my friend Elnora would definitely want to play. Like I was telling her about the stream tonight. She's probably gonna be helping out. If anyone else wants to come out and watch me basically walk into walls because I can't turn myself well, I hope you guys have fun.
To think that
Dude, it's
couple's
brutal. I can see myself paying for a
squabbles have
sub game
become
if I did
something
nothing
of
but
an
stream that.
attraction for
And
the
there are so many
Doesn't
people
surprise me in the least.
that stream
People like that,
Final
that's
Fantasy.
really
Like
strange.
Final Fantasy 14 streamers can get like really big. Like I mean raids and everything. It's a lot of content to be able to keep up with, and so they can get really big. Absolutely. Oh, I meant to check what data center. That's so funny. Oh my god! And then this was even a problem. So I was having problems with health this morning, like, and most of today. Like it wasn't great. But I was like, I still want to stream. Let's get things set up. Let's check everything out. So
Search the Southern Plains back in the future too, right?
that was an unrelated cough.
Lots
Oh, see,
changed
that's
since
the
then.
message I wanted to see.
It's kind of nice when you find something that has
So
the fact that couple is still arguing.
I opened up
almost
Final
blows
Fantasy
me away.
XIV. I opened up OBS, and I was like, all right, let me just do like a test, like recording, make sure everything's
me,
okay,
that
how are
particular
levels and
couple would
everything.
benefit from a
And
little
I
change.
could not figure out
Who knew the shades had grown
how
so
to
large?
like open the game with OBS, because every time I tried to open the game, it would go to like full screen, and I'm like, no, I don't want full screen right now. Just open it as a window, check it. It was so brutal, but that's a me problem, guys. That was just my ineptitude with playing on PC. You got it, Panda. I'll hit you up with it.
We've avenged the postman.
Of course you're
Let's go
invited, man.
report back.
But yeah, no problem. No problem. If you ever, when you get it set up, if you want to do it, whatever, man. Complex machine. Wait, so was that? Okay. So that wasn't the monster of the Southern Plains. That was just a dude for the main quest. Oh, okay. But yeah, if anyone wants to play, I'm more than happy to have everyone involved in it. It's going to be a big learning curve for me, so it's going to take a bit, but the more people that know what they're doing, the better. Oh. I didn't realize I was supposed to go back to the village. I was just going here because I was going to see if I could find the thing in the Southern Plains. Oh, well, that worked out well.
Oh, hey, it's you. What's up?
You're related to the ferryman who carries a red bag around, right?
Yeah, he's my little brother. Haven't seen him in a while, though.
Does it? How do levels work?
A shame. Have you any idea?
Because I feel like a lot of times if we're doing things in a group, it might just scale. So it might not matter what level you are. Okay, and that was going to be another point. I was like, I think certain story
Like I
quests
said,
you have to do
I
alone.
haven't seen him.
But right, if we're okay, so dungeons do scale.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
unfortunate.
So that makes it much easier.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters. Maybe you should try talking to someone at the post office.
I guess we could ask the postman over in Seafront.
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be solved in the general vicinity of the Asker.
I do feel that. Are you able to switch jobs in the game or make new characters? I know you can make several characters, but I don't know how many you can make. Can you make
I cannot
several
believe how many
characters on a
trips we have
free
made
account,
simply
or
to
is that
track
like a
down
subscription thing?
single man.
It's all right to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm.
And did I have a job in mind? I did make a character, so I did a little bit. I think I'm a Dragoon. I believe. I will have to double check. Because even... So, like I said, I was playing it on PS5, and I didn't get far, but, like, I did a decent amount. And then that got locked out when I went to go back to it at some point, so I downloaded it on the computer. And that was months ago. I think it was even last year. I think it was like October or November of last year that I did it. So I definitely have to check it again to remember what it was. But I know it was a DPS. At the very least, I know I was DPS as opposed to tank or healer. I think based on your subscription tier, they limit your characters. But do you think you can make more than one? Any ideas? What did I do that for? Alright, it worked out.
You say,
I guess that's not something you would
have
know,
You ever penned a
but-
missive?
Just have to level the job without the MSQ. What's the MSQ?
I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
Dragoons are dope. Hell yeah! I enjoyed for what I was doing. I think when I took a break and like actually stopped playing, like when I did have it for my PS5 and was able to play it, I think the only reason I stopped was I probably got distracted with another game. So it wasn't even like Like, I really enjoyed what I did of it. You know what it is? It's one of those things, like, I know so much about RuneScape because I've played it for so long. It's like... Oh, that's not what I wanted to... There we go. It's almost like, how much room in my brain do I have for another MMO? I feel like it's tough to learn everything. So that's why I appreciate everyone. And I feel like a lot of people, you hear about like toxic communities for certain games, but I feel like a lot of times the Final Fantasy XIV community is very open. They're very like, I feel like a lot of people are very willing to help and like teach new players. 8 characters per server, 40 characters per data center. Okay, gotcha. And main story quest. That makes sense. Side quests, job quests. I don't know what Levamites? Levamites. It's Greek. Levamites for sure. Can't convince me otherwise. Oh no, Panda, this is what I need that information. You are fine. Go off. We need this information for tonight. I need to know all the language. I have like a notebook right now. I'm like, okay, MSQ. Let me tell you, I'm so bad at shit like that.
Sorry.
When I was playing on PS5, I was doing every quest. Every single quest. And what I mean by that is, like, obviously when you get to your starting area, you have like those 40 fucking quests. It's just like, oh, walk over here and do this, walk over here and talk to this guy. And then I would get to like, I was like exploring and I would get to another starting point. And then I would do all of those same quests in that new starting point. And my friend Alnora, who comes in the chat, she was the one who was wanting like me to play it. And she, the entire time, she was like, "Stop doing these quests." And I'm like, "But it's on my map. I have to do it." She's like, "Stop doing the quests. It's not worth it." "But I have to do it. It's on my map. It doesn't go away if I don't do it." "Stop doing it. It's not worth your time." Like, it's the internal struggle. You know, too much because I'm like a mega noob. Well, you know what, Pluto? Then you're on my side, and that makes it even better. We're both going to be learning.
Running the damn place.
How long have you been playing it, Panda? For your first job, MSQ will be enough to level and stay on track. There are level requirements for main story quests. That makes sense. See my map and quests I haven't done. I feel like it's the... You know what? This game is going to help me with the OCD, too. It's just like, fucking leave him alone. Doesn't matter.
Any bells? Sorry, pal.
I don't remember. Why don't I remember this part?
Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
I find it exceedingly unlikely this pair of runaways is mere coincidence.
Any idea where she might have went?
That is the question, isn't it? Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check
Oh,
out the huge
okay.
shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day. Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet. Kaine. Emil.
Yeah, it's just so crazy to see like how Final Fantasy XIV like came back up after the launch it had.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she
Probably
said
9
something
years. You started
strange
shortly
in the
before
area.
Heavensward came out. Okay.
Strange how?
Hell yeah.
Like a shade?
And Heavensward was the first DLC or first expansion, right? Realm Reborn was reworked to be less lengthy and easier to get through, which is nice for you guys. That's what I've heard.
Not sure.
That they've changed it a lot. I remember my friend was talking about it, and he was like, each and every expansion they seem to like rework some things just because of scaling or something, and he said it works well. So that's really cool. I'm glad they do stuff like that and keep it like easy to work with.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing.
How much is the subscription, Panda? Because that's the hardest thing with a game like that, you know? It's like, am I going to play this enough to spend that money? But that's why the free trial is so perfect, because you do have all that content. It's not just like RuneScape. If you're a free account on RuneScape, you really don't have much to do. But
We're gonna
it's
need to
unlimited.
figure out some way to get inside that thing.
Whereas Final Fantasy XIV, well, Final Fantasy XIV, I guess, is technically limited, but it's
Surely we can find
you
a
just
hole
have
or
so
some
much to
such
do,
if we put our
so you
minds to
really
it.
get a very good idea
These planks seem to be covering a rather
15.
large
Only pay for it
hole.
when I'm actively playing. Oh, that's smart too. That's a good way of doing it.
Probably get in if
I
we
feel like
get out of the way.
people aren't as responsible with it. And I feel like that's where it gets people too.
I'm worried about whatever it is Kaine is sensing. We should make sure we're really prepared before going inside.
Psst. 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 I got this. Okay, what's my blood out? Yeah, we're good. Fucking finally.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash
I am
around
I am
and bring
excited
its
for it.
timbers down
It's one of
on
those games where like I
us,
just keep hearing about it. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be so cool to play, and then something happens, and I'm like, oh my god. It's like I said, I just got like it left a really bad taste in my mouth once I found out that like if you download it on PlayStation and make your account with it, it ties that Square Enix account to your PlayStation account. So what happened in like it literally rendered Final Fantasy XIV unplayable on my PlayStation because I didn't want to pay the subscription for it because I had barely played the game. But because I paid for the expansion when my friend thought it was the game we were buying, that rendered the free trial useless. So
Whatever.
without paying the subscription, I couldn't get back onto that account. And because they make it so it links it to the PSN, I could not unlink my Square Enix account with my PSN account. So if I didn't pay for it, I would never be able to play Final Fantasy XIV on my PlayStation Network account, and that sucked. Oh, you got tickets for Nothing More next month? Hell yeah. You ever seen them before, Panda?
You sure you're all right, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea. How about
When
you
did I
and
see
search
Nevermore?
outside and get some nice fresh
I think
air
it was
in the process?
2014. I think it was 2014. I saw them. Oh, it was that was a pretty cool tour. It was, I believe, Nothing More, Hell Yeah, and then Volbeat and Five Finger Death Punch doing a co-headlining tour. That was back in 2014, so I still liked Five Finger Death Punch. Like they were still, in my opinion, putting out music that was worth something. Five Finger Death Punch is one of those bands that gets shit on so much. There is so much talent in that band. I just don't think any of them knows what to do with it, and that's why they're where they're at. But they're making money. They don't need to. They don't need to fix what they're doing. You haven't? You've listened to them for a long time though. Yeah. They're really cool. He has a very good vocalist. But I remember the first time we saw them, we didn't know about them. We knew Hell Yeah, Volbeat, and Five Finger, but we didn't know about Nothing More, so we went in blind. And I remember, like, he I don't know if he still does, and I don't know if it's a regular thing, but when we saw him, he went on stage without a shirt on, and, like, the only thing we could focus on, it was me, my dad, and my friend, and we're just like, this guy is fucking ripped. And he was doing like that Slipknot thing. Well, it's not a Slipknot thing, but he had the percussion drum, so he was like banging on that while like singing. And I'm just like, I'm not even watching it. This man is. I can only look at his abs. Like, what?
Sure.
What server am I gonna play?
Let's do that.
I gotta check that later.
Emil is on the case. Come on, Kaine.
I'm just
Let's
so
get
worried
the
about
lead
opening it
on.
right now. If my computer blows up, my computer's not gonna blow up.
This place
I'll
is
check
full
that
of
out,
them.
Pluto, because like I said, I have a character
Imagine any
already
transfer
on a
anywhere
on a
here.
server.
Well, as we've no other
So I gotta
means,
check.
Let the search. We require a key in order to proceed.
Would have loved to see Volbeat with
Let
them.
us
Have you
follow
seen
about
Volbeat
and see
before?
if we cannot find one.
Isn't it so crazy that
There, on the
that
floor.
show was
I
10
believe
years
we've
ago
found
and I'm
ourselves a
still
lantern.
thinking about his abs? I almost forgot who was on the bill, but I can't stop thinking about that guy's abs. You haven't? Okay. Volbeat, fun fact, was actually the very... What did I... Oh, whoops. Volbeat was actually the very first band I ever saw live because my first concert was Volbeat, Lamb of God, and Metallica in
Wait,
2009.
did you see that girl
So they
just
went
now?
on first and it was awesome. Ooh, Sleep Theory and Veil of Maya. I've heard of Sleep Theory. I don't know them, like, at all, but I've heard the name before. Veil of Maya will be pretty cool. One of my cousins, actually, maybe a second cousin? Man, I don't know family tree bullshit. He does vocals for a band. I think he still does it. It's been a bit since I've talked to him. But he actually got vocal lessons from the guy from Veil of Maya for a little while. He said he was a really cool guy. Sleep Theory's decent. Never heard of Veil of Maya. From what I know of Veil of Maya, I think they're a very... I mean, again, I don't know them. I don't listen to them. But I know they're metalcore. That's all I can give you. I've heard... And I'm not a big metalcore guy.
Weird.
So, like, I've heard some Veil of Maya where I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And then I've heard other songs, and I'm like, yeah, that's why I don't listen to them. Like, that's where I feel with them. But I know they're, like, a relatively big-name band for that genre. I feel like they were a Warped Tour band, I feel. Maybe. I might even be wrong about that.
What is with this ship anyway?
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
Oh, but that's going to be a cool show. Who's headlining the show? Is it Nothing More? It wouldn't be Sleep Theory. Like, Veil of Maya could be, but, like, I feel like at this point, Nothing More is definitely a bigger name than Veil of Maya. Now, I don't remember what we're supposed to do, but I'm pretty sure...
What's this? An apple. It's a bit bruised, but it's not super old or anything.
I forgot that the guy that this all happens to was the ferryman.
I wager it was dropped by
So, okay, I actually just completely forgot about the story related to this part.
Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait out the storm after yet another spirited debate with his wife.
Okay, Nothing More's headlining. Yeah, that makes more sense. Absolutely. Starset had no openers. It was an evening with Starset. Oh, that's so cool. The only band I've ever seen do that was Machine Head. And I saw Machine Head like 3 times with that. But that's really... How long did Starset play for?
What was that sound just now?
Sounds like it came from
Yo, a One Piece card game? What's it called, Pluto? I'll check it out immediately. I forget how long this part is. I think there's like... It's not too long, but I feel like there's another floor I have to... Yeah.
This barrel's been knocked over, and there's flour everywhere.
Surely it was toppled by the girl we saw at the entrance. Wait. Cast your eyes to the floor, lad. The missing child left white tracks in her passing. Should we follow them, I expect we will find our way to her.
Hey, there's a notebook on this desk. Oh, wow, this thing is crammed full of information.
A record of the cargo.
I'm like paying attention to the story because I forgot like some of the smaller details.
By my pages, this ship was used by slavers. How simply atrocious.
Wait, you're telling me they sold people?
And made out quite handsomely from the transactions, it would seem.
How could they do something like that?
Oh, it's literally just called the One Piece card game? Oh, that's so cool. I'll check that out.
Do I care to ponder it? Let it suffice to say
That sounds so cool,
monsters who
Pluto.
trade coin for misery in all corners of this accursed world.
Okay.
There's a breeze coming through these shelves.
That white vase is rather conspicuous. Try giving it a nudge.
Should we give it a nudge or should we stand around and do nothing? Some of these options are hilarious.
A hidden room. How delightful.
These chests are pretty huge.
And what do they contain? Treasure, perhaps?
I wish. Looks like a bunch of iron tools.
Those are no mere tools, lad. They are instruments of torture. I shudder to think what evil transpired in this room.
The exit looks walled off, and I think there's something written on it?
And in blood, no less. The smudging makes it difficult to pass, but I believe it reads "Let me out." No doubt they can find their human cargo in this room.
That's terrible.
Pluto, are you making an account right now for Final Fantasy
We may
XIV?
be able to pass through here
I'm
should
just
we
curious
push the
because I'm like,
shelves in the outer
maybe once I finish this
passageway.
part, I can check what server my character was on. If you wanted to make a character for that server. Okay, I think those are the only two things I can do in here. Nice.
These shelves are blocking the exit of that secret room from before. Can they be moved?
Only one way to find out.
Saw it in Japan, but I wouldn't understand any of it, so I... That's understand... Good thing to wait. Sounds like a deal, Optimus. Here, you know what? Yeah. This part isn't much longer, so I'm gonna finish this part of the game,
Shades around at least.
and then I'm gonna sign into my account, and I'm gonna see what server I was on. That way I'll let everyone know.
Search for the townsfolk.
Oh, wait. No. Wait, what's the door down here? I didn't check it. I was just following the footsteps, which don't go in here, so... Wasn't sure if there was anything in
Man,
here.
this book's got some serious heft to it. Wonder what it's for.
It would seem to be this ship's logbook. Let us avail ourselves of a gander. Records of the routes it traveled, the weather it encountered, and the places it made port, all in a painstaking level of detail. I would expect no less for a vessel of this size. Until the day the records suddenly cease.
What the hell happened on this ship?
Alright.
The white tracks end here.
Wait, I hear something.
Would it not be wise to explore the rooms on the floor above us? It seems this door will not open.
I feel like I won't be able to open this door either. Oh, no.
The kitchen,
Fuck
is
myself.
it? Heavens, look at the size of this saucepan. This must have been where they prepared meals for the crew.
There's a note stuck to the counter. Extra rice, hold the peppers. Looks like the crew had some say over how they ate.
To be picky about one's food while at sea is a luxury indeed.
Nice.
Oh, damn. The hell is this smell?
Perhaps it is wafting from further inside?
Should I go back?
Another apple.
Just how many apples does that quibbling husband keep on his person while he's out and about?
Let's keep searching.
Okay.
Should we not be heading farther in?
Alright, first you told me that we should check the door up here. What do you want from me, book? Oh, did I need to...
Whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
This is a voice pipe. A contraption by which one's voice can travel to a faraway location.
Which means the girl is in whatever room this pipe connects to.
Hold a moment. I spy a chart of the ship's layout on the wall. Yes, this pipe connects to a cabin in the ship's stern.
Onward and, inward, I guess.
This little lantern
so I
has brought us quite far,
Probably
hasn't it?
could have skipped that
Yeah.
room, but...
And the light it gives off makes me feel, I don't know, safe somehow.
Well, aren't we the...
Vice? I think the floor is...
Oh. Yep. Forgot about that.
Speak to me, lad. Are you hurt?
Been better, but I'll live. I can't see a thing down here. And what is that terrible stench?
I suspect we may have fallen into the ship's hold.
The lantern got away from me during the fall. We'd better look for it.
Was it behind me? Shit.
Is that?
Weiss, that's it. We found the lantern.
We got it.
About time. Might I suggest you cease the celebratory fanfare and light the blasted thing already? Oh dear. Look at the bodies. They are all people from town. And I fear the missing ferryman.
Oh no.
You're good, Panda.
This
No
can't
problem.
be real. Why did everyone have to?
Once I finish this part of the game, I'm going to load up Final Fantasy XIV real quick. I'm going to see what server I'm on. And make sure everything's good.
Pull yourself together, lad. Remember the presence Kaine sensed. The culprit who murdered these poor folk likely awaits us further within.
I won't let them get away with this.
What's up, guys?
Hey there, you two.
Hey, I didn't know you guys came back inside.
Did we ever? Found a nice hole in the wall to slide through. But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
I feel like, I mean, like, the ship is big, but I feel like it's like, I feel like if we yelled out,
Yeah, sorry about
they
that.
could hear us, but...
You feeling better,
Maybe not.
Kaine?
A little, yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
Good. That's good.
Oh, that sounds awesome, Panda. Hell yeah.
Jeez, you seem really down in the
How long does it
dumps.
take to be able to make a
Did
guild?
something happen?
Because I definitely didn't do... The Free Company sounds familiar, though. It's going to be a lot of like, oh, I remember this, and
Tell
then...
me, Kaine,
not.
that presence you sensed.
It's on the floor above us.
I feared as much. It seems we've little choice but to press onward.
Alright. Let's do it. I guess I'll explore. I mean, I've explored every door now. Why would I skip this one?
There's a bunch of crumpled up paper here.
Level 25 in a certain story quest? Okay. That sounds right,
They
because
all
I definitely
seem to
did
have
not
the
get to level
same
25.
words written upon them, but the penmanship is so poor I cannot make heads nor tails of it.
Is there... Okay. Alright.
This would be the final room, yes?
Yeah.
The culprit who murdered the townspeople may be behind this very door.
Here, you
Let
know.
us proceed with utmost
Instead of
caution.
finishing this, I'll just do it now. I'm gonna put the Be Right Back screen up because oh, sorry, I moved the mic without muting it. I don't know if that was... I'm so sorry if that was a horrible sound for you guys. I'm actually not sure what that sounded like. I'm gonna put the Be Right Back screen up for 1 second because I don't know how it's gonna open. So give me just 1 second, guys. Okay. I'm back. I think I'm on Ether. Let me know if that makes sense. And then if there's anything else I need to figure out.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
How do I figure that out? Siren? I heard a sound, sorry. I got distracted for a second. So Ether's the data center. Is Siren an option? Because I saw Siren was the world, I think.
This is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered
Okay.
with corpses.
That's what I figured it probably was. So, I'm on Siren. It does look like I can make a new character. Are you able to play with me? I don't know how like the data center stuff totally works
Could
yet.
this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
I'm just like untangling my
You're the
pump cord.
postman. What are you doing here?
Okay. There we go. That's better.
Oh, I've been
okay,
coming
perfect.
here a lot lately.
Let's see. I'm gonna hit up. And which data center are you on?
I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but
Sounds good, Optimus. Did you hear it? I'm on... Did I say Ether? Okay, yes. So my data server is Ether, and my world is Siren. Do you want me to do you want me to hit you up on Discord with that? I can send you a message if you'll like remember it easier, or if you'll need it.
the girl is, you know,
That works just as well.
bleeding. I brought a bunch of bandages with me,
Okay.
but
I'll hit you up on Discord, and I'll send it to Pluto as well, because I don't know if
well,
Pluto... I
how
know Pluto's probably
exactly
doing a lot,
does
like,
one
unpacking
deal
and
with a
everything.
woman's
Let me hit you
part
up.
of the month. Sorry. Clearly crossed a line there. Forget I said anything.
Stay the hell away from her. She isn't.
I thought the design of this whole part was so cool.
Kaine! Emil!
We'll figure something out. You just find a way to get the hell out of here.
Okay. Oh, that's so funny, Pluto. I had Discord up, so I didn't even see that message. I just sent you a message on Discord. And Optimus, I sent you a friend request. Because I'm pretty sure... Do I need to be a friend to send you a message? I sent you a friend request, so... Whenever you're okay with being my friend, you know, just whenever. If you want to be friends or something, you know. I'll send you the message there. Okay. Literally just got it. Alright. So funny, guys. Okay. Cool.
You and I must withdraw.
Let's do it.
The ship is collapsing. We must leave at once.
Very much aware of that, thanks. Let's go. Shakes!
Jeez.
They're in the way. Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Woo. Do something different. Do something you would never normally do. Do the opposite of what you'd want. Let's make this interesting. You're like, as soon as you said it, you're just like, oh, I shouldn't have asked. Oh, okay. I guess I have to use the stairs. Yo, what's up, guys? Oh. Wait. I'm trying. Where do we go? What's going on? Is there a glitch going on right now, or am I just really stupid? You can never tell with newer games sometimes, but I feel like you guys should be talking to me.
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
All right, I just had to search the top of the ship first, but I'm glad you two made it out fine. After I scoured the whole top of the ship a couple times.
Yeah, we're good. That poor postman is still trapped inside.
Cabbage Patch Kid. Honestly, I would love to be the one human and just everyone I'm playing with in my guild are just Cabbage Patch Kids. It would have a very strange aesthetic, but I think I'd be down for it.
We'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this. We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves.
Them's the rules right now. Them's the rules. Hell yeah, Pluto. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. This thing's big. Oh, it's got teeth. I forgot how creepy this thing looked. God, this game does such a good job of that shit. God, and the hands or the faces. Ugh.
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once.
I can't believe that little girl was actually this thing.
This monstrosity is unlike anything we've faced before. Remain vigilant. Aim for the tentacles with faces on them.
Don't stop now. Focus on the next one.
This thing is gonna pay for what it did to those people.
The town will be in grave danger should we leave this creature be. We must end it here and now.
Yeah, okay.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
I know there's a trophy to beat this in a certain amount of time, too, but it's a longer fight. I'm also level 26. I think 50 is the max in this game. I'll probably get on a subsequent playthrough. I also haven't done this one in a bit, but I think I'm doing relatively well. It definitely seems like that way, Panda. I can definitely say the same for like RuneScape, just because that's the only MMO I've ever had experience with. The more people you have going with it, the more That's the one thing I can't wait to do. Like, I can't wait to be able to, like, do raids and dungeons and shit like that. Like, that's gonna be so much fun with a bunch of people.
That thing's huge.
The problem is, for the most part, I didn't have a group of people to play it with. Alnora was always telling me to play it, so that's... Alnora was the one who was getting me to give it the couple shots I did. But the only other person... Like the only other friend I knew was my friend Randy, who ended up buying the game for me on PlayStation and blocking me from being able to play it. So that was horrible.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Dodge!
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely be doing more damage, like, on a subsequent. So I'm probably not going to get the trophy for the amount of time on this one. It also healed itself.
This thing turning its body into spears and shooting them at us? I can't believe such a huge shade even exists.
First dungeon is level 15 in the locked-in story quest. Okay, I must have got... I think I got there. Because I definitely remember doing the first dungeon with Alnora. I'm going to get my ass handed to me. This shit.
That thing ain't normal.
Other part of
so
him?
Stay smart unless you want to get dead.
This thing will destroy the town if we don't stop it.
The number of spears flying our way is increasing.
Yeah, I can see that. Damn it.
I feel like it's definitely been
If
3
this
minutes. I should
continues-
check the trophy later to see.
Hey, over here! This guy's important to you, isn't he?
Oh, kinda. Just getting ballsy.
This is here and now.
I don't know if that's the fight. This fight was so cool. It seemed like it came out of nowhere, but I liked it. Need to diversify. Okay, that makes sense. Tank, healers, and 2 DPS is good to tank or heal. Okay. Then you want one area of
Is this thing immortal?
area of effect, DPS, and one single target, but it won't matter for a while. Okay. Oh shit.
I'm really scared.
Fun fact, it wasn't dead. But I also don't think me
We'll be
not
in
hitting
grave
it
danger if it
stopped
unleashes
anything.
that attack. We must stop it.
Is this gonna get him in time? Am I gonna die? I don't know. I don't know if I got him. Did I just lose? What? What could I have done? Oh. Okay. You know, for as many times as I played this, I guess I still really don't know what I'm doing. Okay, but that makes sense, Panda. Oh, well, okay. That wasn't the time for that. I didn't need the map right now.
My body won't... Damn it! Fuck!
I think it's crazy that I didn't catch that this guy's voice actor when I played it the first time was Yuri Lowenthal. This guy right here? He's Spider-Man.
What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Might make a paladin. At the end of the day, pick what's gonna be fun for you, for sure, Panda. This is sad.
It stopped.
Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
We can never be together. You disgust me.
Paladin's one of the ones you tried leveling on your character but haven't gotten around to. It is now the time. I remember when I first was playing this game, I was looking at the achievements after Route A, and the achievement is like it has like the different bosses. Beat this in like 30 seconds, beat it in under a minute, beat it in 3 minutes, whatever. And there was an achievement that was just like, beat Wendy in less than 5 minutes. And I'm like, who the fuck is Wendy? Apparently this girl is Wendy. I don't know if there was like lore that I missed out on, but like as far as I know, I don't think we knew the name. So when I saw it, who the fuck is Wendy? In a game of Kaines and Niers and Yonas, who the fuck is Wendy? That's why I feel so weird now playing the new Yakuza game, and like the protagonists are like Kiryu Kazuma and Ichiban Kasuga, and we're fighting a guy named Dwight. I'm like, come on, man. At least this one takes place in Hawaii, so it makes a little bit more sense. Like, that it's not a Japanese name, but it's just like, that's jarring. Okay. Guys, I don't think I got the trophy.
You really saved our bacon.
You've all done so much for me. Offering a little refuge is the least I can do. I don't have the words to express how sorry I am.
Oh, fun fact.
We all
That's
knew
not Wendy.
townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade. But I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire
Fun
time.
fact, I had the name wrong.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman, not yourself.
I hope I can believe that someday.
All right, well, we'd better get going. There's someone else we need to break this news to.
Fair enough. I hope to see you out there on the old letter trail again soon.
Hey, did you find my husband?
Yeah. The thing is...
Wait, why are you hesitating? Is he alright? Please tell me he's alright. Come on, say something already.
I hate that I can lie to her. Like, it's like, at least with the other stuff, like the where I have a decision of what to tell people, it's usually like a good decision versus a bad decision. Like, I don't know. What do you guys say? Tell her the truth or lie to her? We found out her husband died, but I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. But whoever's message gets put in first, I'll pick the decision for. Either telling the truth or telling the lie. Okay, truth it is.
Your husband was killed by a shade. I'm sorry.
I need to see this, Panda.
We tracked him down, but it was already too late.
No, it can't be true. That big idiot, always carrying his bag around. Thinking about me all the time. Oh God, this can't be happening.
It saddens this old tome to think we'll never hear those two at each other's throats again.
If only I'd gotten to him sooner. Damn it.
Just checking one thing real quick. Wait, I love it actually. You're so shiny. Well, that's okay, Panda. I'll be your friend. I'm just glad. See, like, today is all about making friends. Optimus decided he wanted to be my friend, and I decided that we could be friends.
You did the best you were able.
I love it. It's honestly the crown for me. It's everything. But I totally see the Cabbage Patch Kid vibe. Let's go, friendship. We sound like a show in manga. It's all about the friends. It's the friends we made along the way.
We've got the
Did I buy weapons from you already? I did. I wonder where I gotta buy weapons from still. How much do I have? I'm at like 60% of the weapons? 66. Okay, I have most. Oh, the Airy. I definitely have to buy weapons from the Airy. Where am I bringing this shit to? I have a couple of quests. So I still have to do that. Can't do that. Forest of Myth. That's to Popola. And I gotta get the Lost Shrine, which I can't do. Okay. Cool. I pretty much have two names that I cycle between. It's either Asshat or Jeanette McCurdy. And I feel like a lot of online games can't have me typing in Asshat. So I know for a fact on Final Fantasy XIV my name is Jeanette McCurdy.
How did you know it was trying to protect the postman?
Just a feeling, I guess.
All right.
Where is... I got a log. The Master of the Southern Plains. Kind of eerie that there were no people here this time around. And let me do a variation of Saber from Fate and Stay Night series. Oh, there you go. you know, I don't know. I don't know if it's as good as Jeanette McCurdy, but you know, teach their own, I guess. Arturia Pendragon. Ooh, to Arturia Pen. Close. That's definitely close enough. Yeah, usually if the character name is too short for me to get Jeanette McCurdy, but asshat is too vulgar, I usually do asshat with 2 Z's instead of 2 S's. I like that. What kind of series is that? I don't know if I've heard of it. I'm trying to think, like, what? There was a game that it didn't make any... Oh, I think it was Nier Automata that didn't let me name myself asshat with the S's. And I'm like, why? I feel like this isn't, like... Who's seeing this name that it would be inappropriate for? And then I found out the whole thing about Nier Automata, but... I was like, what the hell? Okay, so we're gonna go talk to Popola. She's probably gonna tell us to go to the Forest of Myth now. But we should get a ferryman back so we can fast travel, which would be good. We should be pretty damn close to being done with the side quests that we need to. And if that's the case, I can start using the materials to upgrade the weapons.
Shades on the coast, the ferryman dead. You've had quite the rough trip. That poor ferryman used to tell me stories of the epic quarrels he had with his wife. He found the whole thing quite amusing. He loved her, though. He loved her with all that he was. I'm very sad to hear that he's gone. Still, you made it back safe, and I'm glad for that.
Have you any new information about the key to the Shadow Lord's castle?
I'm still working on the decryption, but I'm afraid progress has stalled.
That's pretty cool. Kind of loosely based on King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. There's even the Holy Grail War. That sounds awesome.
Loyal Cerberus might...
That sounds really cool, Panda.
But I've never seen anything that would fit the bill.
It must be pretty complicated if even you can't decode it.
Is it like is it a book or is it like is it a show?
Well, you're our last hope, so please keep trying, okay?
Oh, that's really cool. It's like okay, so I'm saying what I'm seeing here is a visual novel game. Anime series, they probably have a manga for it, I would imagine. Okay. I'm seeing there's a game for it, too. What the hell is this? Oh yeah, I'm seeing... I pulled up the whole page and they're like, these are all the adaptations, and I'm like, whew.
I will.
That's a lot. But that's really cool. I gotta check that out. I have
I was walking by your house earlier.
I haven't watched a lot of anime recently. It's like anyone who's in here knows I fucking love One Piece. But even that, I keep up with the manga, but I haven't even watched One Piece for like a couple months now.
Thanks.
But I gotta get back to it. I have the Crunchyroll account. I gotta make the list and just get throw myself back into it for sure. Fate is an overarching series in of itself. Okay.
I'll do what I can to figure out the key. Oh, one last thing.
No,
Since
I have one
ferryman
last
was
thing.
missing work, I arranged for someone else
Oh,
to
I
handle
appreciate
the
it.
job.
Okay, I appreciate that,
I'll make sure
Popola.
they know to let you use the boat as before.
Gotcha.
Okay, now I'd like to talk to you about...
Even without those we have lost, the world relentlessly continues.
Oh my god, I didn't know that was coming. Do you guys get scared by your sneezes? I never, ever know when they're... I feel this one. So I muted the mic and then it went away. Thank you.
I'll do what I can.
Scares the shit out of me every time. This might be a weird question. How do you guys sneeze? Do you guys sneeze like normal people? Do you do the... Are you guys like the 3 sneezes really quickly in a row? Or do you guys have like 10 that are like when you sneeze once, you sneeze 10 more times over the next couple minutes? Or are you normal and just sneeze and you're done? I'm allowed sneeze? Yeah, I totally feel that. I don't even know the people that like have those like... When people sneeze and you barely even hear it, it's wild to me. I'm like, did that even help?
I have a map I need your help with.
Sure. What kind of map?
Here,
like they'll say,
let me show you.
Like, it almost sounds like they're breathing in, and then there's just like a little bubble somewhere, and I'm like, that couldn't have felt good.
This looks like a map of the lost shrine. Apparently, this leads to some unidentified object of great importance.
Oh, it messes me. I just never know when they're coming, and it's so funny. It's so funny on stream. I think there's actually... I gotta look back. I think there's a clip of me getting like sneezing and then like hitting into the table while I'm streaming, and then I'm just like, oh, that was just a mess. I gotta see if I can find the clip. Scared to cling a time or two. They're so jarring sometimes. You never know.
It also talks about a hidden room in the lost shrine where sunlight doesn't reach. I'd bet that's where your secret treasure is hiding.
A hidden room in the lost shrine, huh? Thanks for the help.
Oh, not at all. Glad to be of service.
Excuse me. I have been in Lost Shrine twice, and I did not see no secret room. Okay. I have to go to the Lost Shrine for that other quest anyway, so it's a good thing that I did that. So I gotta get the tree root. I guess I'll fight the shades on top of the Lost Shrine, because I'll get some XP, I'll probably get some materials, and I'll try and get the item 30%, the item drop 30% boost. I know I don't have a broken wristwatch, so I can't go and upgrade the spear again. Not yet, anyway. So the tentative time right now for Final Fantasy XIV is going to be around 9 p.m. EST. I know you're in the same time zone, Panda. But in case anyone was lurking or whatever, it'll be 9 p.m. EST right now. Does that work for you, Panda? I know Optimus is on late sometimes, and Pluto I don't think has ever given a shit once.
Oh there.
Alright, cool.
Lola told me about you. Just tell me where you're going, and I'll take you there. No charge.
Thanks, bro. Alrighty then. Oh, you know what? Give me just 1 second. I'm not even going to put the VR back screen up because it's going to be so quick. I'm just going to mute the mic. I'll be right back, guys. Is Emil just flying around? Okay. I just needed to see what I was doing for dinner because I needed to know the insulin. My parents were talking about what they wanted to do. I just needed to know the insulin to take. I gotta make sure I stay good. Gotta make sure to stay good tonight. You guys like hot dogs at all? Do we have hot dog eaters? And if so, how? Boiled, grilled, raw? I'm just kidding. Please don't. Please don't admit that. I genuinely switch a lot. I meant to say generally, but I think I say genuinely a lot. I generally switch. Like, I'll have them grilled so much, because it's so good, and then I'll switch back to boiled for a little while. Okay. So I'm here. We'll get the tree root. I don't know where the hidden room is, so we'll have to explore.
Hey, there are shades here.
Probably good. I'd like to pick up the rare item. Thank you. Okay, complex machines are here, so or from the bigger guys, but I think I can fight one of those guys on the top floor, so I want to remember that.
That's the last of them. Now let's get a piece of that tree root. This should be enough root. Let's get it back to that guy.
Okay. So now, does it give me any other hints for this one? Or is it just in a place where sunlight does not reach? It might be down here. I'm actually not sure. Where sunlight doesn't reach implies that it would be kind of towards the bottom. But that doesn't necessarily mean that. I'm not gonna look this one up. I'll just fuck around and find out. I mean, it's not a big place, and the longer I'm here, the more likely it is that I get what I'm looking for anyway, for like the word that I'm looking for. So, I don't know that much to me. But again, I want to thank everyone for being here, for just chilling. Always a good time, always cool seeing you guys, always cool chatting. Very much looking forward to the Final Fantasy XIV stream that we'll be doing later. It'll be my first time streaming it. I'll be a bit of a noob, but I'm excited to learn. Alnor has been wanting to play this so much for so long, and it sounds like a lot of other people are very excited for it as well, so I'm hyped to be able to play with everyone. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh god, I'm starving. My stomach just growled and probably hurt it, honestly. Is there another shade down here? Yeah. Where did you spawn, buddy? What? That's so weird. Panda, you're good. Don't worry about it. I love having conversations, whether it's about different games, and besides, even if it's not stream game related, it will be a stream game in a couple of hours, so don't worry about it. Plus, especially with a game like Final Fantasy XIV, when I need to learn about it, I'm asking all kinds of questions, so don't worry about it. Always love talking about games, no matter what. There's a new starter story? What do you mean? Should I be going this way? No. Which means I want to look this way. Now I have a feeling it's like on the very top floor. Like if it's not on the very bottom, it's probably going to be all the way on the top. But we'll fuck around and find out, guys. Like, I feel like I can even picture, like, the door that I would go out on top to. I think there's something right next to it. Strength capsule. Okay. So, I want to go... here. I want to go through both of these doors. Oh, that might be it.
Is this the treasure?
Not but a pile of junk.
Oh.
It seems this treasure map was a ruse.
Now what? His wife isn't gonna like this at all.
Well, better us have gotten it than the guy getting himself killed trying to find that. Although, knowing this game, I bet that guy's already dead. To do. Like it says I can get the word at the Lost Shrine, and it looks like anyone who has gotten it here says if they've gotten it like at the top, like on top outside. So I don't know if I should even bother killing these guys, but I also just think for general materials it's probably good, but I haven't seen them drop anything I've needed. So I'm not sure which guys drop what I need. Panda, I don't know if I've asked this before, because I don't know why I would have talked about it. Have you ever played Final Fantasy XI? I know 11 was an MMO as well, back on the PS2, obviously, so it was very, very different, and just very different, I think. But I don't know anyone who's played it. I've heard, you know, like, good and bad things about it, you know. The typical Final Fantasy dribble. You haven't, okay. I'm very curious about it. Oh, okay. I guess we're ignoring all of those guys. I think I mentioned this on stream relatively recently. I'm planning on getting the Final Fantasy pixel remasters at some point. Oh, God. That's fast. They fucked me up. Because I really want to play the older ones, you know? I want to go through all of them. Like, I hope at some point I get to a point where I'm going to be playing all the Final Fantasy games on stream. I know you love 8, and my friend was always telling me, like, dude, you gotta play 8. He's like, it's so cool. And I'm like, alright, I'm down. I'm down. You convinced me. I just never get to them. So I feel like if I get the pixel remasters and, like, start from 1, I can feel like I'm doing, like, the big quest. I could feel like I gotta get them done. Almost. Gonna stream through those and just do everything in order. There we go. It's so cool. It's one of those, like, daunting tasks, you know, because it's just so much. But it's this big for a reason, you know. Oh, did you not drop anything? Oh, that kind of sucks. Actually, can I spawn him back in, like, really fast? Like, if I go through here and then come back in, can I respawn him? Oh, guys, I love my family. My family does not know how to convey, like, they don't know how to convey information in text, and they don't know how to convey jokes. My sister's pregnant, and she has a 1-year-old, and she's 4 months in with her second. And she just sent us a picture, like a family group chat of the sonogram. And my mom's text back was, "Oh my God, he looks so different from Michael." And like, my sister was like, "Is that a joke? Because I really can't tell the difference." And I think that's so funny, because I also have absolutely no idea if my mom was kidding or not. I'm sorry, I just saw that text trail and it made me laugh. The early ones are so hard though because there's not much direction. Yeah, it definitely seems that way. I remember, like, I feel like now that so many games give you that direction, it makes it even harder to go back to older games that you don't have it in. Like, and this is a much lesser example, I feel, but me and my friend, when we were in high school, so figure like 10 years ago, we went and played like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask for the first time. No shot. We could not figure out what to do. We were lost for a month because we went through the wrong doorway in a temple. Like, that was it. That's all we did different. And we just had no, like, we were determined to play these games as they were intended originally, so we didn't want to look anything up. We were like, we'll figure it out. We ended up having to look that up, unfortunately. We were so close, but like, we were just like, no, I don't want to do this now. What do you mean I have to figure it out for myself? This is not what I paid. This is not what I paid money for. Wait. Why are there no shades here? That's interesting. This is weird. I thought there were supposed to be shades out there. That's where I grinded for a couple of things. The problem with not remembering a lot of things is that you forget a lot of things. I hope you guys like that quote. Man, do I really have to fucking go all the way back down now? Do I really have to get all the way back down? Because, God damn it. What's the word? Word location guide. Yes, this is exactly what I need. Okay, except that it's not. Except that it's not. That's basically it. Wait, no. Actually, this is not at all what I need. Okay, words and where to find them. Yeah. That looks good. Item drop rate. 30% lost shrine. Yeah, what the fuck? That's so weird. Do I have a better one? Probably not. 12 is the top. Damn it. Sounds good, Panda. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Well, I just feel like everything I plan on doing Something goes just a little bit wrong. No big deal, though. I don't know why those enemies aren't spawning out there. Because they did when I came back to the Lost Shrine. It must just be a trigger thing at some point. But whatever. We'll turn in those other 2 quests. We'll pick up some other quests. We'll do as much as we can. I still think at the end of this there's going to be 1 quest that we can't do. Because I didn't do it quick enough, but... Can I jump down? I can. That's actually crazy. But I appreciate it. Oh. Oh, you'll respawn. We're out. We're outie. Okay, so I think the root guy was in Seafront. Let's go to Seafront. We'll turn that in. I'll go through the Southern Plains again, see if I can find the shade that I need to kill for that quest, and then go back to the village and talk to the... Ooh, got the Hydrate Optimus. Ooh, that's the end of this one. Very much the end of that one. I gotta get a new drink. I don't think I've ever gone this way. Where am I? Oh, I actually do need to check my blood sugar. It was good. Let's just make sure. 85. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. I'll be eating dinner shortly.
This should help with my research.
And we should be all set.
See, research is what a scientist does when...
Oh, it's 6:55. Oh, shit.
I know what research is.
That was so fast.
Well, see, fossil records show that at one point in the distant past, all plant life just up and disappeared from the surface of our planet. But of course, there are plants here now, which means they managed to come back. I'm trying to figure out how that happened.
Interesting. If you figure it out, it might make growing crops a lot easier.
Huh? You're way smarter than I thought, buddy. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again. Back to work then.
Alright. So I think we're good with that. We're gonna go hand in another quest in the village. But I'm gonna go through the Southern Plains again. I'm sure I'm just looking for a specific kind of weather, as opposed to like... There's no other place in the Southern Plains he could be. actually look it up because I don't think I'm getting lucky. What's happening? I'm just missing it all the time. Leather boots. Actually, you know what? Yeah, what's this one called? Oh, no, I gotta check. Master of the Southern Plains. Okay. Yeah, just what I thought. Just weather-based. Maybe it'll show up sometimes, maybe it won't. I'm gonna be coming here for... There's no rush for this at all. I'm gonna be coming here so much for material grinding, so it really doesn't matter. No big deal.
How'd it go?
We followed the map, but all we found was a pile of junk.
I see. In that case, can I ask you to sell my jade hair ornament and purchase something shiny with the proceeds? Then we can give it to him and pretend that you found it.
You sure? This looks pretty valuable.
That's because it is. But if it keeps that idiot husband of mine home safe, then it's worth it.
Well, should we obey the wife's request and sell her jade hair ornament?
Yeah, we'll sell it.
Well, if that's what she wants, let's go to the Strange Things store and see what we can get for it.
Welcome back, Panda. Just getting some side stuff done. I should actually check on my crops.
Oh there, getting on?
It actually doesn't matter if I check on the crops, because I'm just realizing that I didn't plant any. Because it didn't give me the seeds back like I thought it was going to. I think I gotta look into how to do the farming stuff a little bit better, but in due time. It's been nothing but side stuff for 3 hours. Here's the best part about this game. Here's the best part about this game, Op. Did you know that it's probably like 12 hours of story and about 90 hours of side stuff?
Does it not strike you as curious to find
So much of this game is, well, to be fair, if you're going for the platinum, it's a lot of side stuff.
Well, I can certainly guess what they've been eating.
But I like it. I like the material grinding. I have fun with it, so honestly, I don't usually mind that kind of thing. For sure. Really do need to play the Nier games. You started Automata. What'd you think of Automata? A lot of people, like, that one blew up. This is like, Nier Replicant is the remake of the first one that came out before Automata. I've never played the original, but I really love this game. I played this one first, then Automata, for story purposes when my friend told me to play them. I absolutely love them. Both games are incredible. Yes, Elnora was telling me that there was a crossover. They like mentioned it before. That's so cool. Old gold coin. Okay. I'm glad we did this. I've heard people explain it in this way. I don't know if it's a very popular opinion, but a lot of people say that the story of Replicant is better than Automata, but Automata plays better than this one. But the story is just so good in Automata too, so like that's why I've heard people say it, but like I don't think it's a very popular opinion. But they're both phenomenal. Fingers crossed, Optimus. Let's grab the item.
Oh there.
Ooh, that's really cool. How much was the collector's edition, Panda? Everyone talking about seeing their mounts, and I'm just walking everywhere. Okay. I was like, what was I doing? $60, okay. Hell yeah. So what does it come with? Obviously a mount.
Yes, gold. That map was right all along. Not.
Oh, how wonderful. Now will you please promise to stop with all this treasure hunting?
I promise, honey. From now on, it's nothing but good, honest work for me. Oh, but wait. There's one more thing. Here.
You know, I've tried The Elder Scrolls Online a couple times. Another game that I named myself Jeanette McCurdy.
I won't be needing it anymore.
It was actually really funny. When I started it up years ago, like when I first got The Elder Scrolls Online, I apparently made an account and named myself Jeanette McCurdy. Forgot I had this account, so I wanted to restart it with my friend this time. So we went to do it, and this was like 6 years later. And I was like, all right, I guess I got to make a new character, and I want to name it Jeanette McCurdy, because that's just what I do. And then I saw my character named Jeanette McCurdy, so I named the new one the real Jeanette McCurdy.
This map's even more cryptic than the last one.
Yet I feel confident the rubbish.
But I liked, from what I played, I really liked The Elder Scrolls Online. It was really cool. Again, just another MMO I couldn't like get myself to like sit down and learn.
Treasure hunting is all about believing.
So you get the Arc Mount, a Wind-Up Garnet, ooh, a okay, so Final Fantasy IX minion, and a weapon skin for the new class. That's awesome.
Such things are beyond
That's
even
awesome.
my comprehension.
Think of it as a game, if that helps.
Okay, so we'll bring it to Popola. I'm pretty sure this is going to get us another weapon. And then that's all the quests that I picked. Well, I can go to the Forest of Myth. Actually, what is this? What do they want me to do? Check my mailbox. I never know what my mic can pick up. I don't know if you guys heard my dad is all the way upstairs, but he sneezed really loud and then just said some nonsense. So if you guys heard that, that was my dad. Neither. Well, then why am I even playing?
Hey, I've got another map for you.
Alright, let me take a look.
Here.
Well, the code on this is pretty tricky, but I think it's a map of the Northern Plains. It mentions something about the place where the Iron Bridge starts, but that's all I can make out. Sorry I can't be more help.
No, this is great, Popola.
So the Iron Bridge, I'm pretty sure, is by the Junk Heap. So I can head over there, and then I'll go to the Forest of Myth, and then we'll get those 2 quests finished. We're getting there, guys. If you pre-order the regular edition, you get the wind-up Zidane. Wait, that's actually really cool. And an XP boost earring. Ooh, hell yeah. Okay, fair. My dinner's gonna be ready shortly, so we're gonna finish up this quest and do the next thing really fast. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. I am now realizing it's not by the iron. It's... Oh, you guys, fuck off. It's horrible. You guys are annoying as shit.
Wow. It would appear this latest treasure map was the real thing.
Yeah, I'd say this is an ample reward.
Nice. Okay. Quick. Let's run. Run. Okay. Probably stream for a bit, then playing a Switch at 9. Hell yeah. What are you gonna stream for the bit?
The home of that blasted dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
Okay. I know I have to come here for a fragment, so I don't know if I, like, do something, if it'll, like, trigger something. So I'll just leave it here. Alright, we did some, we did some shit. We did some shit, guys. 73% quest completion, we're almost there. I really gotta figure out how the hell I'm supposed to do this. I don't know how to get the seeds. I think I probably just harvested them wrong and got the flowers instead of the seeds. So, I'm not sure. But I'll figure that out. That's just a matter of whether... Wait. Oh. I did it. Okay, well, I'll turn that in later. And I'll check the Forest of Myth here. So we're almost done with what we have. That's awesome. That's awesome, guys. We're at 69% weapon collection. Nice. But we're doing good with the weapons. I think I gotta buy a couple from the Aerie when I get there, and then there's probably a couple more from quests, and then just ones I pick up. So we're pretty damn close with this shit too. And then we'll start. Then the side stuff is really gonna get going. I think I'm just gonna actually. You know what? Here, I'm gonna make a separate save. That way we know that that one will always have 69% weapon completion. And we won't have to touch it. So that's awesome. But let's see. Is anyone live right now? Panda, are you going live right now? Should I stream you? Should I raid you right now? Oh wait, Klingon's live. I didn't even have my other tab open. I'm gonna raid Klingon for right now. I'm gonna eat dinner. We'll get things set. And we'll be back with some Final Fantasy XIV. I'm so hyped. Sounds good, Panda. Sounds good to me. I always like asking just in case you had things set. Let's raid Kling. Let's say hi to Kling. Kling's in Resident Evil 2. Thank you to everyone for being here. Thanks for coming out, Panda, Optimus, everyone who was chilling, who was chatting. I'm definitely hyped for Final Fantasy XIV tonight. So, we're gonna be ready for it. We're gonna kill it. We're gonna make it work. I'm gonna have good luck tonight because I have not had one single bit of luck with Final Fantasy XIV in the past. But it's gonna be different tonight. We'll see you soon, guys, in about an hour and a half. Hour and a half-ish, 2 hours. We'll see you soon for Final Fantasy XIV. See you then, guys.